You know those rare weeks when your calendar suddenly feels manageable? You've been in overdrive for months, deadlines, projects, nonstop motion. And then, like magic, meetings start to thin out a little bit. Your inbox is no longer a fire hose, and yet you still feel a bit restless. In this episode, we're diving into what to do in those rare moments when the pace finally slows down and how to use that time to set yourself up for what's next. And you know what's next. You're going to be in busy season yet again. So stay tuned. Welcome to the Do More, Stress Less podcast. I'm your host, Alexis Hasselberger, a time management and productivity coach. In every episode, I give you actionable, practical tips to help you learn to use your time in a way that feels good to you every day. No more hustling, scrambling, or struggling to keep your head above water. So let's dive in, and soon enough, you'll be doing more and stressing less. Often it feels like work is never ending. You're stuck in overdrive, working hard to complete that project by the deadline, or you've got multiple projects all at different stages and you're moving as fast as you can. It doesn't seem like it will ever let up. But in most workplaces, there also comes a time when the workload begins to ebb just a little bit, and you can take a deep breath and pull your head above water, even if it's just for a moment. And when that happens, it can be hard to know what to do with yourself. You're so used to go, 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 go that you need to take a beat to figure out what to do with yourself when you aren't fighting fires. Holiday season that's upon us right now is often one of these slower periods in many workplaces. People are out of town, annual reviews are taking place, there are not a lot of deals being made. Your calendar might not look as much like a brick wall of meetings as it usually does. But often you look back at those slower periods, from the middle of a busy period, no doubt, and you feel like you didn't exactly take advantage of that time. So I want to share with you today some ways that you can make the most out of that slower time to set yourself up for success during the busier times, because they are coming. So what can we do? Number one, we can use this time to purge and declutter. So you could clear off your desk. You can put everything back in its place. You can put that extra stapler back in the supply closet where it belongs. You can straighten, neaten, tidy, and toss. You can also remove paper. Get rid of all that paper that's been accumulating. File it, scan it, or just shred it. You probably don't need it anyways. You can also unsubscribe from all of those marketing emails that are just cluttering up your inbox and not providing you with any value. But don't unsubscribe from my email list. And if you're not on it, get on it, because I only send things that are valuable, I promise. Okay, number two, you can use that time to organize things. So you could digitize, right? If you have got a lot of paper hanging around and you do actually need it, you can't just shred it. It has never been easier to digitize things. If you have a printer, which who knows, that they have a scanner typically, but you also have a phone, and your phone can be a scanner. Whether you're on Android or iOS, there are great scanning apps. If you are on Android, you have the Google Drive app directly there. You can scan to PDF from it. If you're on iOS, there are all sorts of ways to scan. I think the Notes app you can scan from, etc. So lots of options. You can also organize your digital files. Are you looking at your desktop and it is a ginormous mess? It's all sorts of document icons all over the place, screenshots, things you downloaded, etc. Do you have a folder that has a huge miscellaneous structure in it, right? Or do you have no structure at all? You could clean up or create a folder structure, or don't do that if you're a searcher, right? You don't necessarily need to, but put those docs in a home. Get rid of all the stuff you actually don't need. Delete all those screenshots you're never going to look at. If you're anything like me, you sometimes find that it's quicker to go to the place where you know something is than to try to remember what the search words are. So that might be a reason that you might want to put a folder structure in. But again, most people are searchers. It's totally fine. Just rename your files something that you are going to search, right? So that could be one option. You could also organize email if you think that would be helpful, right? Do you use labels, tags? Do you need to just clear out all your old email? Don't add complexity for complexity's sake, but is your inbox a mess, and do you need to just move all that old stuff that you're never going to read out into an old emails folder or archive it if you're in Gmail, right? You could also prepare for your performance review, create an email label or a tag called performance so that next year you can tag anything that you want to include in your annual self review. And any kind of kudos that you receive from other people, you could also send yourself emails, tag it in this way to remember your accomplishments. And this makes next year's review a total breeze. So you can set up that structure for yourself now. Now, if you're like me, you have a backlog, right? We have a backlog of all the things that are like not top priority, but you would really like to get them taken care of, right? What could you do, right? Could you get to inbox zero? I know it's elusive. It can feel like an overwhelming feat, but you can totally do it. I have so many resources about this. I even have a little online course about how to get to inbox zero. It's like 30 minutes long. So many ways to easily do that, and it does not involve going back to read all the emails that you didn't read. There is no better time than a slow period at work to make this happen. Or you could schedule what I call a productivity power hour or a power day. We have all got those tasks, right, on our list that just aren't as important as the rest of our work, but they do need to get done and they start to pile up and it can feel overwhelming. What if you scheduled the day to just knock them all off your list, right? A day when everybody else is out of the office. Now, you can also use this time to reflect, right? Reflect on the busy period that you just emerged from. What habits or practices made the busy time feel even more overwhelming? What systems seemed kind of inefficient, right? On your most stressful days, what was happening or what was not happening? Take this time to really think back and figure out what you can do now to help yourself later. Maybe you need to improve communication with a certain team member or coworker. Maybe your information and resources weren't always up to date. Reflect on the challenges of your work so that you can then work on the solutions. Now, another thing we can do is to use this period of time, this slow period, to set priorities and goals. How often do we have an opportunity to raise our head above the water and actually take a broader view of things, right? So look at what's next. It's so hard to think about the future when you're treading water in the present, right? But if you've got a little room to think, right? Spend that time. Go on a walk without any devices. Just start thinking. You might want to think about what you want to do or learn or become over the next several months or over the next year. Do a little research to figure out the next steps, make an action plan, figure out what you need to do each day or week to make that goal a reality. If this type of thinking is hard, use AI as a thought partner, right? Ask ChatGPT to help you to work through all that stuff that's going on in your head and turn it into a plan. Or maybe you've got a big decision on the horizon. What if you started a list of pros and cons? You put your thoughts to paper. You started narrowing down the options and actually pick a direction to start moving in. And then lastly, and maybe most importantly, I think one of the best ways to use this time when it's a little bit slower is to relax, right? Now, I know I said I was giving you tips on how to be productive in the slow times. So maybe you're thinking, like, what is she talking about? But taking breaks has been proven to help us improve our creativity and our productivity. And you just deserve it, right? You don't need to earn your rest. But if you've got the time, rest, right? We all deserve rest. Rest is important in its own right, not just as a pathway to greater productivity. You deserve it. You deserve rest. You deserve relaxation. It is your right. So bask a little bit in the slowness, right? Take a deep breath. Go for a walk because you know those busy times are right around the corner. So the question that I want to leave you with is, I gave you so many ideas here. What are you going to do to take advantage of the slow times? If you're loving this podcast, I'd really appreciate it if you took just a moment to give it a 5-star review. This isn't a vanity metric, although, of course, I want to know if you like it. Your reviews help other listeners find the show. It really makes a difference. So your review is a sort of pay it forward type of good deed.